Welcome to another episode of Untold Legends. This time we're taking a leap of faith back into the world of Assassin's Creed. In my timeline series, we explored the entire history of the Assassin Order and witnessed the events of Assassin's Creed Origins, as the Egyptian Magi Bayek and his wife Aya parted ways and established an organized brotherhood of assassins they called the Hidden Ones. Bayek recruited members throughout Egypt.
You could join us, the Hidden Ones.
Your gang of killers in the shadows?
We are more than this. We have a code. I had a family before I had this group. I gave it all up because I did not have a choice. This is what I wanted to show you. Endless deserts and mountains. Do you hear the wind on the sands? The desert calls us at times. Now, will you answer back or be taken by it?
I will renounce my name. My family. I will find a new one as a liberator. Alongside you, Bayek.
Now, you are a Hidden One.
And Aya focused her efforts in Rome, leaving her previous identity behind and renaming herself Amunet. After recruiting several of her own members, including senators within the Roman government, she helped assassinate Julius Caesar, the Roman head of the Order of the Ancients. But what happened after the events of Origins? How did the assassins and their ideals spread to other parts of the world, lasting well beyond the lifetime of Bayek and Amunet? The DLC chapter Assassin's Creed Origins, The Hidden Ones, gives us a closer look at these questions. So in this video, we'll see what the assassins were up to throughout Roman Egypt, and discover where the second tenet of the Creed, stay your blade from the flesh of an innocent, came from. The death of Caesar did nothing to stop the rise of the Roman Empire as a world superpower, and the uproar from his assassination caused the Roman politician, and general, and friend to Caesar, Marcus Antonius, to lead a military campaign against the 40 Hidden One senators who played a part in Caesar's assassination. This conflict caused a civil war, and eventually Marcus Antonius became just as tyrannical as Caesar was, starting a romance with Cleopatra and ensuring that Romans had a heavy presence throughout all of Egypt, regularly abusing their power and treating the Egyptians like lower-class citizens. 4 years after the events of Assassin's Creed Origins, the Hidden Ones were operating from the shadows, and the Order of the Ancients had only heard rumors about their shadowy existence, with their exploits being recorded into legend among the people.
Our hero moves with the mist, as silent as the sea, delivering death. Unknown, unseen, ever unforgiving. Listen, let me tell you of him, the legend of Siwa, the shadow who is Bayek. Bayek, Bayek, Bayek. Bayek.
Sounds like quite a man.
The Hidden Ones had established a bureau in the Sinai Peninsula in eastern Egypt, situated between the Mediterranean and Red Seas, and connecting Africa to Asia. The first Hidden One to abandon her previous life, taking the oath and joining Bayek, was a woman named Tahira, one of his most trusted assassins.
I believe in you.
Tahira was so dedicated to the new brotherhood that she was put in charge of the Sinai assassins, but she desperately requested the help of her mentor Bayek. The region was in chaos, with Roman soldiers randomly burning down villages and killing innocent people. 2 Hidden Ones had already died in the conflict, and more Romans were arriving to take control.
Let Horus guide you to the field of reeds, and the moon stretch his light across your car.
Tahira had allied herself with a man named Gamalat, sympathetic to the ideals of the Hidden Ones and leader of the local rebels fighting against the Roman forces. Together, the assassins formed a plan to end the Roman threat by assassinating the general in charge, General Rufio. But Rufio was in Rome. In order to draw him out, Bayek decided to track down General Rufio's 3 lieutenants in charge of the area. all of them members of the Order of the Ancients. Tacito, a brutal overseer that made examples of Egyptian workers for the slightest mistakes, met his end at the point of Bayek's blade with no mercy.
Not one country or another! Egyptian souls! Rome will be your wise master! The order is eternal!
Ampelius, the second lieutenant, was in charge of all commerce in the region and abused the Egyptians financially, and also met his end at Bayek's hand.
11. The order is eternal.
The third lieutenant, Thamos, Rufio's mason, was dismantling Egyptian holy sites for treasure and financial gain, and Bayek worked together with the rebel leader Gamelat to find his location.
Rufio, the shards of stars still elude us. The order is eternal. You are ephemeral.
After killing Rufio's 3 lieutenants, Bayek realized how deep the influence of the Order of the Ancients really stretched, and knew how important it was to end Rufio for good. But Tahira was greatly concerned. The people of the region almost worshipped Gamelat and his rebels. They were fighting the Romans and recruiting more to their number daily, but innocent people were continuously caught in the crossfire, and Gamelat's tactics put civilians in danger. He saw them as martyrs that inspired more people to fight. But unknown to the Hidden Ones, Rufio had been ordering his troops to track down the assassins' hiding place, and they attacked.
Kasta!
Fire! Get out now! Smash them out!
Cut it out! Through the passage!
We have their leader.
After waking up from the attack, Bayek found himself hanging on a crucifix, left to die, a popular Roman form of torture and execution at the time. But the Romans underestimated how dangerous a well-trained and experienced assassin could really be.
I'll kill you all. Amulet!
Put some clothes on. Show some decency.
Bayek's wife Amunet had returned, revealing that the Sinai assassins had been giving the Romans so much trouble that she even heard of them in Rome. Tahira and the other Hidden Ones had been captured in the attack, and the 2 assassin mentors worked together to discover their location. Bayek had found his Hidden Ones, freeing them, but Tahira was badly wounded, having suffered major burns from the attack. The Romans hadn't given her any proper medical attention, and there was very little hope for her survival.
I let you down, Bayek.
No. You let no one down. You are as loyal as a mountain.
We built something I believe in.
You are the first Oath Taker, savior to many, and a hidden one.
Don't let our creed fade.
As expected, Rufio's attention had been sparked, and he decided to travel to the peninsula himself and deal with the rumored Hidden Ones. While searching for him, Bayek and Amunet discovered another village being attacked by the Romans under the direct command of General Rufio, and rushed to rescue any survivors. And in a final rush against Rufio, the Roman general discovered that the Hidden Ones were in fact real.
Why have you broken my plans?
The Hidden Ones will never allow the Order of Ancients room to breathe.
So it is true. The Hidden Ones exist.
We thrive.
Strange. How you want the same things that we want. Peace, order, and yet our ideas will survive. You can kill me, but you cannot kill us. Caesar built a strong order before he was stabbed in the back by your cowardly wife.
Our power burns in the shadows.
And we create those shadows.
May the Hidden Ones bury you. Anubis awaits.
The Roman influence in the region had taken a direct blow with Rufio's death, but inspired by Tahira's death, Bayek realized how fragile the Brotherhood was. He knew, for the Hidden Ones to last, they would have to become as enduring as the Order of the Ancients had been. But Amunet had more immediate concerns, and told her husband about a strong suspicion she had. A suspicion that would affect how the Assassin's Creed would be followed for years to come. Gamilat, the rebel leader, may be the reason for so much chaos in the region. He was practically one of the Hidden Ones himself, and she suspected that he had been sending his rebels into different areas to purposely provoke Roman attacks, and use the pain of the upcoming tragedies to grow the number of rebels under his command, encouraging slaughter to build his rebellion at the cost of innocent lives. Bayek, horrified by the accusation, decided to confront his ally and find out if this was in fact true.
Bayek, what is this about?
You have been provoking massacres. Many innocent villagers have died.
I have exposed the vile cruelty of the Romans. Those martyrs have inspired countless warriors to continue the fight.
Martyrs?
What are the lives of a few villagers in light of freedom for all?
The lives of a few villagers? They had no choice in the matter.
Bayek, don't be absurd. We fight on the same side.
No. Here, we simply fight.
So be it.
Gamilat had been knowingly responsible for the deaths of countless innocents, and responsibility for his actions fell on Bayek's shoulders. Gamilat had to die. After suffering a fatal blow, he accepted his death and admitted that his actions were wrong, motivating Bayek to form the most important tenet of the Assassin's Creed, "Stay your blade from the flesh of an innocent," which was eventually written into assassin law.
You have done right by me. I accept his death.
From this day, no Hidden One will raise a sword against an innocent. So it shall be written. May you find peace in the Duat.
And may the Hidden Ones last until the end of time.
The people of Egypt continued to tell stories of Gamilat as a hero, and the Hidden Ones had returned into the shadows, operating as intended. Bayek and Amunet decided to act to ensure that the Brotherhood would last and become just as strong as the Order of the Ancients, lasting longer than their own lifetime. They encouraged the others to pass on the teachings of the Creed, and formed a strategy to spread into new areas. This would eventually lead to branches of the Brotherhood such as Altair's Levantine Assassins, being established throughout Asia.
Our tenets need to be passed on to those who have taken our oath, so they have a true creed to study.
The Hidden Ones will pass on to Petra and towards Judea, and forever. The creed must live beyond anyone.
No one shall be bigger than the greater group. When I return to Rome, I will not speak of heroes. I will speak of discipline and perseverance.
Amunet is a mentor to this brotherhood. Our will never rests.
And our blades shall never tire.
Husband and wife painfully parted ways once again for the greater good, continuing the fight for humanity's freedom.
We have done good.
If you enjoyed this episode of Untold Legends, leave me a like and a comment down below letting me know. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so and follow me on social media. And if you'd like to support GamerThumbTV, you can click right there on my Patreon link or check out some of my other content. This is Fabian. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.